We are finally through the first two rounds of this year's Miami Open on the women's side after that storm came through and delayed everything and pushed everything around. Now, finally, everybody's completed their first two rounds, so let's go back and review them by going over the good, the bad, and the ugly. For today's video, going to get started with the good, going with Naomi Osaka. Great start here for Osaka in Miami. She wins her first two matchups in straight sets, looking very, very good. And that was the thing coming into this year here in 2024 with Osaka after being off last year in 2023 after being pregnant and giving birth. We wanted to see, can she get better as the year goes along? She definitely looks like she's getting better as it goes along, and she's off to a huge start here in Miami. But honorable mention for today in the good category actually has an effect on Osaka. Garcia playing very well. As everybody knows, when Garcia is on top of her game, she could beat anybody in the world, and she's definitely playing like that right now here in the early parts of the Miami Open. Why does that affect Osaka? Big matchup here in round three, guys. Osaka takes on Garcia. That matchup's later on today. Can't wait to see how that plays itself out, as both of those ladies are playing very, very good here in the early parts of this year's 2024 Miami Open. Now, let's go to the bad. Going with Elena Rybakina. I said when I was previewing this tournament, if you guys watched that video, I said it. For Rybakina, she had a little bit of time off before Indian Wells, then had to pull out of Indian Wells. That was going to be either a good thing or a bad thing. As it appears, it's a bad thing. Rybakina said it herself after she won her second round matchup in 3 sets that she felt the rust out there. Now, she could still pick up steam as this tournament goes along. Obviously, that was her first matchup there in quite some time, so we'll see how it goes as this tournament goes along. But for right now, Elena Rybakina is the bad here in the early parts of the 2024 Miami Open. Now, let's go to the ugly. I'm going with Ons Jabeur. Obviously, guys, you all know, everybody that's followed Ons' career, very talented player, big fan favorite, but right now in 2024, she is just struggling to find her mark here. Another early exit as she loses here in round 2. Ons, way too talented of a player to be seeing her lose early on in these tournaments like this. Hopefully at some point here in 2024, she'll be able to pick up some sort of steam, make some sort of run here in some sort of tournament, but just right now, another rough showing for Ons Jabeur. Also, for the ugly, got to mention too, the weather in Miami, very, very ugly here in the early parts of this year's tournament. Hopefully that's all behind us and we can get through this tournament now in one piece. It did have an effect on the men's side of things, as well as the men's round 2 is just finishing up here today. So expect tomorrow I will have a good, bad, and ugly for the men's side of rounds 1 and 2. Just do me one more favor now here, guys. Make sure you guys also check out for that video here there tomorrow. But also, please, if you're watching this video on YouTube, make sure to give it a like and subscribe. If you're seeing it on TikTok, please give it a like. Don't forget to follow me on there as well. You can find me on all social media platforms at John Eric Poli. So thanks, guys, for watching. I appreciate it. As always, we'll have more coverage of this year's Miami Open right here.